Chair recognizes Mr. Lynch.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, I just want to say our federal budget reflects our values. When we fund the VA, so it's not just about numbers. It's about the mission and the purpose of our budget.
With all due respect, you do understand our federal budget is $2.5 trillion in
Reclaiming my
debt.
time, though.
I know,
I'm just saying,
but our values, we
reclaiming my
can't
time.
have
Mr.
values
Chairman,
where we
you don't get to just interject, Mr. Chairman.
You know what? I
When
think you've already spoken, so
I
you're
have
out
not
of order.
spoken on this. I borrowed on somebody else's time.
All right, go ahead.
I borrowed somebody else's time, and I will speak.
Well, speak.
this
You all have
budget
put
does
you all
reflect
have put our
values.
country
It
in
does-
debt.
does
In debt.
reflect
Kids are
values.
graduating from
You're
college
about to put our
with
country in
debt.
$4 trillion more debt.
I don't think you all could find $1 billion
on.
in savings.
Come
You don't
on.
care about the
Come on.
Congressional Budget Office scores because you
Mr.
don't care
Chairman,
what anything
reclaiming my
costs. You
time.
just want to spend
Reclaiming my time.
hard-working American taxpayers' money.
I asked to
Give
restore
him
the
5
time.
minutes. You can talk all you want. I want everyone in America to see how much
Mr.
opposition
Chairman,
you all have to.
You're
to
out of
try to
order.
get to
You're out
get
of order.
fiscal
Your own
here. Go
chairman,
ahead,
and
go
you're
ahead,
out of
go
order.
ahead, Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Now, without interruption, what we decide here in the budget is the point I'm trying to make is it's not just dollars and cents. It's about where that money goes and what purposes and what priorities it reflects. And those, governing is about making decisions, and we choose to fund things that in this country we have honored for a very long time, and that, I have to say, in my 25 years in Congress, we have had very little disagreement on funding veterans' benefits. I have to say that. I don't think I could count on one hand the time we had disagreements over 25 years when we talk about how do we care for our veterans, things like that. And I miss that because now we're fighting tooth and nail about whether we're going to lay off 80,000 employees at the VA. What I'm saying is that, sure, it's about the budget, but underlying that budget is our priorities as a country, what we consider to be worthwhile. And I feel that veterans' benefits are worthwhile. Veterans' health care is worthwhile. The way we treat our federal employees is important. It is intrinsic to the work of the federal government and how we help the most vulnerable as well as average everyday Americans on Social Security, on Medicaid. So I've had layoffs recently in one of my big health centers, community health centers, laid off 60 people in a city that can't afford that. And that's because of decisions that are being made on the budget, on the numbers on the budget. We're going to cut over $800 billion on Medicaid. I've got nursing homes. So I got seniors who are, they can't go out and get another job. They're in nursing homes. Their families are trying to care for them. We're cutting 40% of the income for those long-term care nursing homes for elderly are being impacted by the numbers in this budget. And that's very troublesome. So I'm just saying that this is different. The gentlelady from Georgia is correct. I've been through reconciliation before. I know how this process works, and it is about numbers. And I agree with that point. But this is different. This reconciliation is going after things that have been long respected and honored in this country. And we are changing our ideals and our commitments to people like our own veterans. They want to pull benefits from federal employees, and again, the numbers behind this all, the general purpose here, as you know, Mr. Chairman, is to make a tax cut possible. So we're going to increase the debt. We are. That's the plan here. We're going to increase the debt by, I think, at least $4 trillion. you know, based on what we're looking at right now. And to justify that, we're cutting all this. We're cutting people who, you know, veterans' benefits are different. They're different. They're different and they're special because veterans' benefits are for courageous service previously rendered. We owe this. We owe those benefits. Those wounded veterans lying in VA hospitals all across this country, your state and mine, we owe them for their service. They have delivered. Every one of them, by definition, every veteran who's eligible for this has honorably served this country in uniform, put their life on the line for the benefit of us all. We made a commitment to them. We said, if you come back with wounds, visible or invisible, we will take care of you. We made that promise. Multiple generations of Americans have made that promise. And this budget, these numbers, breach that promise. We break that promise in this bill. First time ever, at least in the 25 years I've been here. Mr. Chairman, thank you for your courtesy, and I yield back.